How are you, Soluki?
Colby whined through the phone. Colby was a 5'3" blonde who had been my best friend since we were 5. How we became friends was a very long story, but to put it short, let's just say he was being bullied for looking too girly, and I may or may not have punched the bully straight on his nose. From that moment on, we had been joined by the hip. How is this me being lucky? I huffed, plopping onto my bed on my stomach. The phone bounces and I turn around to stare at the ceiling.
You're getting a brother.
Colby yells and I wince. Not at his loud tone, but the word brother. 1. I already have a brother. 2. He technically won't be considered my brother but a foster kid or something. And 3. I don't know anything about him. Or his deceased mother. I sighed, turning back around on my stomach. Well, at least you have a sibling. I'm alone. He complained.
You rolled my eyes.
Trust me, it's better that way. Safe from getting ketchup in your hair just for the fun of it. I cringed, remembering how my hair smelled of ketchup for an entire week because Austin decided that my hair should have been red.
Colby log.
True. After a few talks about the beginning of senior year, Colby goes back to talking about the mysterious Cade. He hums. You mentioned that his mom was your mom's best friend, right? I nodded but realized he couldn't exactly see me. Yeah. Apparently, they haven't spoken for more than 17 years. It's kind of strange that she gave my mom full guardianship of her son when they've never met.
Colby again.
How's your mom taking the news so far? I'm sure it's a shocker to find out you're someone's guardian. I snorted, stretching my limbs. Trust me, it's a shocker for us all. But she's taking the news hard, even though she tries to act like she isn't. It's obvious she still cherished the moments she had with Gwyneth and is probably beating herself up for not talking to her sooner. I guess her accepting Cade is her way of trying to mend the past.
You whispered.
I hated that mom hadn't been herself today. I wished there was some way that I could cheer her up. Well, look on the bright side. You'll still be getting a brother. He chuckles. If I could throw a punch at his face right now, I would. But sadly, my fist can't reach his face virtually.
Good night, Colby.
I sighed. Night. He laughed and I end the call. My thoughts are now troubled with the mysterious Cade. We had no clue as to how he looked, features-wise. Sharing a house with a stranger was completely a fear of the unknown. He could be a serial killer, for crying out loud. Underscore 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 next day. Take care of your brother, Mia. I don't want Austin calling and pleading for us to call the cops on you again. Mom begged. I snapped my gaze down to my 7-year-old brother, who shrank under my gaze.
You ungrateful little brat. Mia, dad warned. I bit my tongue and move my deadly star of my brother.
I sighed and folded my hands under my breasts.
I promise to not burn the house down and forget Austin in it.
Happy. Mom sends me a stern look. We're serious, Mia. I lift a shoulder into a shrug. Me too.
Mia, dad warned.
Dad can really be intimidating when he needs to. Right now, I wanted to crawl into a hole and hide for dear life. I groan. I was kidding, Dad. I'll take care of that little toad. Dad sighs and shakes his head, mumbling something about crazy kids. Please stay safe. Mom's soft voice had me tearing my eyes from Dad to hers. They're gleaming with unshed tears. Baby. Dad soothes, pulling her into his arms.
Download CC Search FGK00062. Watch the follow-up.